Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Mackey Motors post-game show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. John Blankman joined right now by Blake Pottebaum with the Kuemper Knights. Blake, I know a tough one for you and the guys here tonight. I thought you pitched an outstanding game, but got to give their pitchers credit as well tonight. They went out and threw. This is kind of a fun game to call, probably a fun game to play in as well. Both teams playing really hard here tonight. Both pitchers and both pitching staffs throwing really, really well. What was this like when out there?
We were all just playing our best ball. It's a lot of fun when you get two guys that can really throw and make an interesting game.
Does it put a little pressure on you when you know the other guy's going to go out and throw like Hayden did tonight to try and match him a little bit?
Definitely, but I love that kind of energy, and I trust my guys behind me, so it just gives me confidence to go out there and play.
You only gave up a couple of hits here tonight, I think 3 on the night. How did you feel on the hill? What did you feel like was working for you? I liked the strike zone that I saw here tonight.
Yeah, I felt like my fastball was just working pretty well. I felt like it kind of had some life towards the end of the game, which really helped me out.
When you needed that strikeout, was it the fastball that you went to? Because the breaking ball looked like it had some good movement tonight as well.
Towards the end, I was kind of going towards the fastball just because I was trusting in it, and then it was working for the most part.
Let's talk about that sixth inning for you guys offensively. You guys did get the bases loaded. A couple of innings, you did get some runners on here tonight. But we talked about it a little bit in the postgame. I hate to bring this up, but kind of struggling right now as a team to get those hits with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, the last few games we've been struggling to get the offense going, but looking to pick that up in the next couple games.
Got a chance to do that. A doubleheader coming up tomorrow night with a Red Oak. What do you guys need to do to get a win there coming up?
I think we just need to start the game early. First inning, just get after it right away and don't ever let them get a chance.
Well, I tell you what, appreciate you joining us here tonight. We did announce you as our motor employer of the game, so I appreciate you coming up and joining us here tonight.
Thank you, Jeff.
You bet. Blake Pottebaum again with the Kuemper Knights. We're going to get head coach Randy Snyder. We've got 2 head-to-head headset to hand him, and then we've got to get the other mic to him as well afterwards. So we appreciate Coach coming up here. And Coach, I know a disappointing one here tonight. I thought the guys played well, pitched really well here tonight, but Hayden pitched well as well. So this was just a well-pitched game, and neither offense did much, but they just got a little bit more.
Yeah, they took early advantage of the mistakes we made early, and they got some base runners, and we had some mental mistakes. But thanks to Potts, he kept us in the game through tremendous. That's really reassuring to see him throwing the baseball like that, and we're looking forward to any kind of district run we would make or sub-state run, but he's back to where he was a couple of years ago. Really had great velocity, good command of all pitches.
What did you see from him tonight as far as what was working? Because he talked about his fastball having some pop. Doug Wanderger didn't think it was quite maybe as fast as what he's thrown a few other games, but those were games he was coming in relief and was really only throwing just maybe an inning or a part of an inning.
Well, as with the heat the way it is, it was easy after he got going, and we didn't have a gun on him, but 6th, 7th, late in the 6th inning, he was throwing very well, and it had to be, I would say, mid 80s, maybe a little lower than that, with a nice sharping break ball and really good command. Logan Siebenauer caught a nice game for us, called a good game, and it's just unfortunate we didn't score enough runs, but their guy Hayden was very good too, and anytime we get together with Denison, it seems like it's a 1 or 2 game, and I just got done shaking Coach Wessel's hand, and he complimented on how hard our guys are and how great our games are, and it's a lot of fun when we get together with those guys.
Absolutely, and I talked to Blake a little bit. You guys had some opportunities, got some guys on base, especially second and third, or at least a second a few times, but just able to kind of stretch some hits together. That's been a little bit of an issue here as of late.
Yeah, and you go through those, Jeff. You know that.
You're hitting the ball.
We hit the ball, but like Austin Tegas did, he just hit that seed right at that center fielder, and that's kind of the way baseball is. It's you got luck, you got bad luck, but our guys are doing fine. We just got to. When we got a guy in there that's throwing 95% fastballs, we got to be ready for fastball. And that's just a little bit thing we got to learn, and we're going to get there. We're only 7 games in, and a couple games again tomorrow, and so we just need to bounce back. We're on a little 3-game losing streak, but no reason to panic.
Coach, you went out and you talked to the umpires there in that 7th inning when you guys had some runners on. It looked like you were trying to talk about whether or not the pitch was doing what he needed to with his hand in the ball and the glove. What was that conversation about?
Well, we just thought he wasn't stopping motion. And, and he was really smart. I got to give him credit because he would stop, but his hands didn't stop moving. They were always fidgeting like he was grinding for a pitch. So to his credit, that was a very, very savvy move. But we just wanted him to stop and, the official and I agree to disagree on that, but it was all good. It was all in fun, and they found a way to get it done against us tonight.
Randy, as you mentioned, doubleheader with a Red Oak tomorrow night. It'd be nice to pick up 2 wins there tomorrow night. Any idea who they might be throwing against you guys?
Well, it's probably a number 1 because that's all we get.
Yep.
And that's, what, and we tell our guys that's just the way it is. And
yep.
You know what? It's respect. It's whatever. But they'll throw somebody really good because they've seen that we're on a 3-game losing streak and they want to get a win. So we can't win a doubleheader if we don't win the first one. So we'll have one of our guys ready, one of our better guys tomorrow ready, and we'll go out and we'll try to score in the first inning would be huge for us. And we haven't done that for quite a while. And get a little momentum going.
Yep.
And I know the guys are getting a little tired of losing, so I look for us to bounce back in a big way tomorrow.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, I wish you the best of luck. Appreciate you always coming up and chatting with us, and always good to see you.
Sorry I kept you waiting, Jeff.
No, you're fine.
I saw your Nebraska hat glowing in the dark down there. So sorry about making me wait, but we always appreciate you guys covering us. You do a great job. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
There's a reason I wear the Husker hat.
Yeah, something like that. Thanks a lot.
You bet. Head coach Randy Snyder again with the Kuemper